Timmy is a unique individual. He's diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, which is on the autism spectrum. And you're shaking your head because you don't have autism anymore, right?
Asperger's.
You still have Asperger's?
No, I don't.
What do you have now?
I don't know.
Well, why Timmy says he doesn't have Asperger's anymore is he's doing so well. Before we looked for a companion dog, Timothy had a lot of issues. He wasn't interacting as much with people. He had a lot of sensory dysfunction. He couldn't take a shower, brush his teeth. There was just a lot of anxiety in his day. Difficult for him to go to sleep. He didn't have success in school. There was just a lot of issues that made it difficult for him to get through a day. Timmy always liked dogs more than people. And then his psychiatrist said in one of our visits that he should get a companion dog. So when I heard that and it came from a professional, I went running online and doing all the research. Canine Partners for Life looked like the best one. I thought Timmy was going to be rejected, but they said he's perfect for to have a companion dog. And they took everything he said seriously. The interview was real easy.
I originally wanted a small dog, but then they said like small dogs are hard to find, right?
Well, the larger dogs are what are used typically for a service dog.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And to have a companion dog, they start out as service dogs and then have some issue, which then they're used in the companion dog program if they don't finish in the service dog. Well, they called on the phone and said, we have a match. I felt like it was a liver. You know, that we were all excited, jumping up and down. Timmy, there's a match, let's go, we gotta go get this dog. And we said his name is Bulla, and Timmy said, that's the name I would have picked. And we get to the place, and it was like slow motion. Bulla comes in from the other room, all flowing, long hair, golden retriever, sees Timmy. It was like their eyes lock, and they knew each other forever. And if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. As a matter of fact, when we got in the car to go home that day, Timothy stopped at a restaurant and ordered spaghetti and meatballs, and he's only had chicken nuggets up to that point. Every time we went to a restaurant, it had to be chicken nuggets. And part of one of the big issues with autism is anxiety. That's probably one of the overriding issues with Timmy. He would get, and still to this day, I think that's one of the things he gets anxious. With Bulla, right away, he reduced that anxiety in Timmy and helped him to make another menu choice that he wouldn't have made.
I think it was actually mainly because like my mom was saying like how much it's gonna change my life, so I wanted to like prove that he would change my life.
He rose up to the plate. Bulla's changed Timmy's life in many ways. It's hard for Timmy to describe it because it's in such a natural way. Like I said, Bulla is the best thing that's ever happened to our family. He fits in very well. Although he's primarily Timmy's dog, the whole family benefits. I get to exercise him because Timmy's not a real fan of exercise, although that's the one way that Bulla has changed Timmy's life. Bulla gets him outside. Bulla also gets him to go places that he wouldn't ordinarily go. If I say Bulla's going, then Timmy's more prone to want to go. Having a companion dog is like having a bridge, and he gets him through tough times. Another big area that Bulla's helped in is sleep. Timmy used to sleep with about 20 blankets on top of him. I used to check to see if he was still breathing. Now he sleeps with a 100-pound golden retriever.
I wanted one that I could snuggle with.
And Bulla does not move until Timmy gets up. If Timmy sleeps in, Bulla sleeps in. Sometimes I can't tell where Bulla ends and Timmy begins. They're just rolled up in each other. Also, he helps Timmy get up in the morning. He takes a lot of medication. It's hard for him to get up. Bulla licks his face, licks his feet, pulls off his blankets in the morning. Why does he do that?
Well, because he wants his food. It's dinner time. Like, I would get up and tell him din din, and then like he would get super excited, and he knows that I'm not gonna wake up unless he does something.
Timothy's also been really blessed with some good friends. Many of those friends have a similar interest in dogs. When the kids come to the house, they want to play with Bulla too. And they'll say to Timmy, let's go walk Bulla, let's go outside and play with Bulla. Can I pet him? Can I brush him? And they're excited to come be with Bulla. And Bulla, of course, loves to see them.
Life without Bulla would really be hard. I would solve a bunch of problems. Bulla is like the smartest dog I've ever known. And I also get like different vibes from him. I don't know what it is. He's just like not a dog or something, you know? He's like better than a dog. He's like just human, I guess you could say.
Timmy didn't want to leave the house that much before, but now he wants to leave the house and will go pick up a friend. And when the friends come over, there's something for them to do together, and they can ask questions about what is it like to have a dog, and Timmy will talk about it instead of talking about random things that they might not be interested in. He's also had so much more success in school now. There may be other factors involved, but since Bulla came into the picture, I think sleeping with him at night, helping to get him up in the morning, giving him something to look forward to when he gets home. Oftentimes a kid with Asperger's has to be bought into something. Bulla is the ticket that gets him to do things that he might not have done before.
I am very happy that I have Bulla in my life. The good things outweigh the bad things. The good things like broke off the scale, like they're so heavy.
Made for On Demand.